What's going on, guys? Rob from Heroes Avenue. You gotta excuse me if I sound like I just woke up, because I did. I woke up to the worst news that I could have possibly heard in regards to comic book movies, in regards to movies. Henry Cavill is out as our Man of Steel. Reportedly, this report from the Hollywood Reporter came out just this morning, and a lot of other news sources are reporting it as well. It looks like talks fell through for Warner Brothers in their negotiations with Henry Cavill's reps to have him appear as Superman in Shazam. And with this fall through, it looks like they are going to be focusing on a Supergirl movie that takes place before Superman is actually Superman. It's going to take place with Kal-El as a baby during a time period where Kal-El is a baby. So that is essentially what people are saying here is going to shut the door on Henry Cavill coming back as Superman, given his age. And in the report, it looks like one person compared the role as Superman to James Bond. And if you know James Bond at all, James Bond is a franchise which continuously changes its actors. And it's just something that the fans know happen and are usually on board with because the James Bond character is bigger than the actor. While I do kind of agree with the fact that I think most superhero roles can be played by multiple actors, just look at Batman. I think the biggest problem is how WB has handled this whole situation with the whole universe. Now, obviously, they're taking steps to fix these problems by having Kevin Sugihara kind of step out of the role of being in charge of this whole DC movie universe, and I'm forgetting his name right now. It's too early in the morning, guys. The guy from the Conjuring universe, he has stepped in. I'm not sure who is at fault though for this. The problem is that while these characters are bigger than the actual actors, I think we didn't get enough, and we didn't get to see these actors play the role to its full potential, because these are some great actors, perfect casting. Zack Snyder, big fan of Zack Snyder. He did a lot of these castings years and years ago, setting up the foundation for what could have been a great DC universe. Something that was way different from what we had with the Marvel universe, which is another great universe. We wanted two different things, and it looks like WB now is focusing on trying to move in a new direction. Though we are going to keep our current, looks like we're going to keep obviously Wonder Woman, who's starting in Wonder Woman 1984, which is shooting now. We're going to keep our Aquaman, Jason Momoa. It looks like hopefully we're going to be keeping Ezra Miller as the Flash, and Batman. If this is the sound of things and Henry Cavill's out, there's no way that Ben Affleck is going to be in. I hate to say it, guys. I have pretty much lost hope with Ben Affleck reprising his role as the Batman. He's probably going to be listed as some sort of producer on here. It breaks my heart to say that, because I love Ben Affleck. I love Henry Cavill. Man of Steel actually is my favorite superhero movie of all time. And this is just some heartbreaking news. Hopefully, it's looking bleak, guys, because as they are reporting now, he's kind of aged himself out, given that he's not going to appear in Shazam, and scheduling conflicts are going to make it harder for him to appear in other roles. Given his age, he's going to probably be recast in the next Superman movie, which won't even be made for another 3 or 4 years, given what they have on their slate so far. I was going to originally do a video on one of the comments that we had in our previous video, which had to do with the Warner Brothers slate, but it looks like I can't do that video anymore because I have to report on this, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of news coming out. I will address that question once we get a little bit more clarification and solidified news on that front. So I will answer that question once we got more solid news on that, but I will keep us updated on here, because this is just a punch in the gut. Waking up this morning this is devastating. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, guys. Answer me this question: do you agree that Superman is just like James Bond, in that multiple actors can come and go into the role and there will be no backlash and there should be no problem? Let me know what you think about that. Give this video a like if you can, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.